For a while now, I've been trying to get my hands on the enigmatic HO model of a DR East German 130 class locomotive, designated under the Deutsche Bahn as class 132, eventually upon German unification made its way into the Deutsche Bahn roster. When a HO model at an inexpensive price came up on eBay, I had to buy it, and it was out of the box, wasn't running very well, and I wasn't expecting it to, considering how much I paid for it. I was very happy that cosmetically everything was there, buffers, horns, and nothing was missing. The paint job was okay too. The usual problem, the wheels were rusted, and this had not been run for years, and probably wasn't run much at all. Probably hasn't seen much running since the 70s. This is evident by the motor, which was in excellent condition and just needed a clean up and a bit of lubrication. It had great torque and the magnets were fine. Initially I thought this model only had pickup from the power truck or the power bogie, and I was wrong. It actually has pickup from all wheels, and how it works is the two metal bars, which form a kind of a substructure inside of the locomotive, act as bus bars. They not only feed power from all the wheels to the motor, but they also feed power to two lights at the front. These lights were not working. Upon cleaning up and fixing, I found out that they were fine, and it just was a matter of putting the contacts back together and the lights were working. The bulbs were fine. The side frames of the trucks were very badly dirty. They had some kind of organic material like flour, plaster, or something on them, so they got to clean up. And I painted them with Vallejo black-brown paint, which I think is much nicer than the grey that the model originally came in. While I was painting the side frames and working on cleaning the wheels, I discovered that the brittle plastic on the center wheel of the non-powered truck had broken off. This was no problem to fix, as I put the wheel set into a back-to-back gauge. If you don't own one of these back-to-back gauges, you don't have a full range of model train tools. This is an invaluable device that allows you to get correct back-to-back gauge and will solve nearly all of the derailment problems. And in this case, it was great for holding the wheel while I reset the broken brittle plastic on the center wheel with super glue and baking soda. So putting the model back together again, the eagle eye of you will notice that it's all shiny and varnished. I like to do this to protect the old decals and print, and it also brings out the attractive look. So a good wash and a varnish just makes it look like a new model, and it is running like a new model, as you can see here. He's very pleased actually with the performance. Piko or Piko, however you want to pronounce them, made very, very good models back in the 1970s, and if built TLC, they come back to life. It was running fine in both directions and had no problem hauling the more modern Piko double-decker push-pull stock, which is based on a 1980s prototype. So this is a prototypically accurate train for running in the old East Germany just before unification. This class of locomotive was also exported to several Eastern European countries and also the Soviet Union. It was actually made in the Ukraine, the original prototype. So it's a good model if you want to model Eastern Europeans trains in general. So very happy with the overall result.